That is some high-tech area, that is. Look at that. $98K. Looking good. Let's go and get more peeps in and we can hit 100. Interesting. We have residential demand, but they don't seem to want to move in. So how they going with that? Yeah, I think we're about to hit 100K. Does anything happen at 100K? No, I've already done it. There's nothing in particular happens at 100. The Castle of Lord Chirpwick. An impressive castle. It's what every significant city needs, and the Castle of Lord Chirpwick is exactly that. It has a global entertainment value of 100 and increases the attractiveness of all unique buildings by 25%. Dre, do you like swimming? Because with all the rain you've had in the game, you should learn to swim. Thank you, Dre. You've not been here 10 minutes. And you're already berating me. Construct a city arch, the sea fortress, the clock tower. Wowzers. I don't want the ultimate recycling. Doomsday vault. Space elevator. Oh, we love the space elevator. Let's start ticking some of these off. We've just done that one. Medical center's pretty good. The Lazarette Plaza, the courthouse, Mall of Moderation, Sea and Skyscraper, and the Oppression Office. I like that. I think we should build the Oppression Office ASAP. That was the plan, Ajax. I think we'll leave that area though, as it is. I was thinking of building this, but I don't think I will. I think I'll leave that. What do I need to do? I need to create some, like, water features. I'm not really using water features. Uh-oh. Have we got a death wave? Just as I'm about to hit 100K. Are you actually serious? We're going to be like, there's 100K. We're going to go, whoa, that's a death wave. I think we'll build something here, though. Maybe we can have a little road that goes in between. For the giggles. Apparently missed a couple of subs. FGL Krieger? I think I missed that one. Thank you for subbing FGL Krieger. I do apologise. Jonah, I did. That was a gift. I think it was just FGL Krieger I missed. The other ones were gifts from MJN. Is that a bow for horrors? No. Just going to be some funky little district. Let me quickly save it, because I'm going to use water here, so... Detroit, 99k. You know how well this always goes. Water capacity. Wait, what? How do you use this tool again? Well, I've got a giant circle. I want a little bit of water, not a load of it. I don't think it counts as a building if you just dig a hole. No, I'm putting water in, bro. At least I'm trying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of this? Right click. Rip! That didn't go to plan. Capacity is area, what do you mean? Oh my god! Wowzers. That's actually quite interesting. Look at it going through the highway, look at these vehicles going, nope! Where did the tidal wave come from? Yeah, oops indeed. Look at these cars getting, like, smashed by the water, look. So, yeah. Anyway, it's filled the water in here, though. I don't know how long it'll stay. Valtiel, thank you for 37 months. Rip. And we just hit 100k population as I drown the city. Well, that's a natural disaster, but slightly unnatural disaster. Wait, what's that, though? Look at this! I like how the vehicles just stop and go, ah. Oh, tram carries on. And back to 99. So... I can't actually work out. All I wanted to do was put a bit of water into that hole though and set the level. What exactly did I do wrong? How do I, like, physically move it down? Left is water capacity. Yeah, but what does this... This doesn't... Oh, there you go. I had to do it a lot smaller. Right, let's... Is that actually going to clear up, do you think? Oh, boy. Maybe maybe I need the hole to be a little bit... One sec. If we do that with it... No, I don't want it. No. How do you raise and lower this thing down? It's like the world's most confusing tool. No, you do need more water because if you don't put the water in, it will eventually... All that water's going to dissipate because there's nothing continuously holding the water there. You see what I mean? I mean, this will eventually dissipate, but... It's just a little bit rip at the moment. I was dragging it down, that's the thing. Look, I'm literally dragging this tool up and down, and the only thing I get is that or that. Oh, what's going on? Page up, page down? No, doesn't work. You have to let go. You have to let go of it and then bring it down. That's what you have to do. Rip Metroid. We'll be okay. We just need a few pumps here. Is there anything I can build to help get rid of that water? Like, can we have an emergency response team that comes in and pumps water away? It'll be fine. Even plant trees around it. It's alright for the people who live on, like, you know... If they don't live on the ground floor, they're fine. If you live up here, you're fine. It's escape and hit load. It's starting to kind of... I mean, the highway's a bit ripped, but, you know. What can you do? It's all kind of sinking back in now. No, I don't think you can. There's no sponge icon. Like, if you can get a sponge and just mop water up. Look at this. Oh, it despawned it. Interestingly enough, the water's rolling back into this thing. No, there's nothing on the water menu. There's put water down and set the sea level. It's nearly done. It's nearly there. There we go. What do you mean there's no water here? Apparently the ground's too wet. I still can't build because the ground is too wet to build. Do a speed test, Chris. Right. Shops in there. What should we have in this bit, I wonder? I think we need to name this district here. So I can expand that to there. That's fine. And put that there. Let's give this a separate name. Subnautica. Mm-hmm. It's not flooded anymore. It actually looks like Horace, if you look at it this way around. Tell me that those are not eyes, and that's like a potato head or something. Like mushroom, that's what it reminds me of. A mushroom with eyes. You can see it, right? Look. It's so weird. Once you see the eyes, that's it. You can't see anything else. The eyes have it. The eyes have it. I'm going to call it, Mushroom Falls, Mushroom Flood, Mushroom Plains, Mushroom Swamp, Mushroom Swamp. What? What? What kind of buildings do we need here? That's the real question. Let's see. Let's give him free Wi-Fi in Mushroom Swamp. Shroom with a view, yeah. I'm not putting houses here, come on. That's crazy. I'd have to build schools here and everything. I'm not doing that. It's either commercial or office space. Is there any weird specialization we can go for? Leisure. Shops. Who's going to go down there just to go shopping though? It definitely can't be a tourist spot. That's insane. Dre's in there with his badger, mushroom. Dre, don't forget the... What is it? Ooh, snake. Whatever he says. I'm going to put offices here. Maybe not there, though. I remember the very first time I ever saw that song. At first I was like, what on earth am I watching? And then you quickly realise that you can't stop singing it for a while. It's really annoying. This is terrible. Like, they're going to have to walk all the way down here just to get a bus or something. I don't think anybody's going to move into here. I'd tell you what we'll do. We shall give them a... tax raise for offices. Or tax relief for offices. Give them tax relief. To make sure they stay there. A flood wall? They'll be fine. What can possibly go wrong? We've not had a flooding problem. It was only when I dropped a load of water here, that's when we had a flooding problem. Right. We've got 100k. We need to go and build an airport of sorts. Put shops down that bit, and then a little bit more office space here. That's not an airport, Tommy. Yes, that's a very good observation, Tommy. Let's save that as 101. Good. Yeah. Although technically, I mean, you know, you could possibly land here, maybe, if you're a skilled pilot, Tommy. I'm gonna go to the summer one, I think, DPH. Now then, where's the district we had identified? This was it, wasn't it? So, tourist spot and leisure spot, that's all we need. So I'm thinking either that's tourist and that's leisure, or that's leisure and that's tourist, and I'm thinking the airport's going to go here. It has very, very good road connections, and it's relatively flat, without any mountains in the way. You can't create a circle runway. An airport's a prefab. A power problem at Mushroom Swamp. Just need to give them a little substation box, they're fine. Although having being flooded with water, they're now complaining they can't get any water. Go figure. $73,000. You what, mate? There's a mod that lets you create your own airfield. I don't have it. Unfortunately. How do you create your own airfield anyway? Is it just like you put runway strips down like road or something? How do you put the terminals down and that kind of thing? There are assets for terminals only. Blimey. Blimp pathway. Blimp depot. Cargo. Oh, we haven't got a cargo airport. I wonder if we can get a cargo airport down here. It's technically doable. There you go. Oh my god, look at that. A cargo airport, like the of all places. It's fine. If you're approaching from the east, it's fine. Approach from the west. And you've got that, like, London City Airport glide slope coming down. In theory, I should move all these and just plop it there, shouldn't I? It should be over here, really. Put those incinerators down there. Let's do that. Let's put the cargo thing here. Just for the... Look at the trucks! Holy moly! When did this become a thing? Yeah, good to see them all using all 3 lanes of the highway, you know. GG game. Even though you can turn right on both and there's actually 2 lanes there. But whatever. I don't understand why I've got so many trucks all of a sudden. Okay, maybe the cargo thing is actually a good idea. I can use this area for it. Let's put a service road down. Actually, I don't want to put a service road in here because it's a loop. I think that's a 2-lane one-way road. We'll start off with that to get us more space. Well, I've already got a loop for this traffic. That's just insane. What's the speed limit through here? 40? That's suddenly become very, very popular. Use a roundabout and a lane connector to have spiral effects so you can fit more trucks in smaller space since the entrance to cargo is only 1 lane. Yeah, what I used to do would have like a zigzag pattern coming in. But I figured that was a sufficiently long road. But to do that here means... it's a bit of messing about, isn't it? You could basically do it here instead. Doesn't really fix the problem though. I don't know what I don't know what the game will do if you build a second port, Darkwolf. I don't know how it will... Knowing the way Skylines work, it won't evenly distribute things between 2 hubs. It'll just go mental on one of them. Can you buy the land next to the harbour for the airport? Well, this, yeah. First things first is... we can do that. We can even make it even longer if we need to. And then we stop people going left. It gets them off the main highway anyway. I mean, could that be being caused because I dropped the budget on these things? Allow them to house more vehicles on the industry areas? Let's put it back on 100%. I don't know if that's going to affect... I don't know if that's going to change this or not. If you have 2 ports, it can be that ships go from number 1 to number 2 and back again. Why is that of a benefit, though? Right, let's have a service road here. Can you designate the... No. It doesn't seem to have any kind of options that you can change to control it. Transport locally instead. Well, I'm thinking when we put the cargo terminal, the aircraft cargo down, maybe it'll take some load off this thing. See, are these guys importing or exporting? Exporting goods, returning to facility, exporting, return to facility, exporting. It looks like we're selling a lot of stuff. There's nowhere near enough pollution here. Exporting the eye squirrel, exactly. Let's reroute that power line. Shame about what massive tariffs, coaches. It's a 6-lane road, blimey. I guess we're going to need a similar looping system here, aren't we? It would actually be better if this return actually went over the top.
Welcome back.
GamePlus, what are you doing? Change it to a toll road. Oh my god. Moving the pylons to make it a lot cleaner. I haven't finished with the pylons yet. Do you mean these pylons here or these here? We don't really have to clean so much though, you know? It's Detroit, it has to look industrial. Yikes. Why did they merge there? Might make for a clean entry back to the road from the overpass that was referring to. Slope too steep. Alright, let's have a look at the level. Oh yeah, I see that. Might have to rebuild this train track slightly. Look at the runway hanging off the hill. How does that work? I need to buy that. CA approved. Absolutely. It's like 250 grand for that thing. SquirrelPlus. While I'm here, we'll get rid of that, because I don't like that. Really? Okay, it's more or less there. Although I really don't like that. I think it'd be better if that kind of came out. That's better. Now, how do we want to power this thing? Brendan, welcome back, sir. Okay, I think that's pretty operational. The cargo hub. Unpause, see what happens. You know what, that traffic, I swear that's got worse. That's unbelievable. This is where we find out there's no, like, I didn't actually check this, if there was an airline, like, path. Or doesn't it have that anymore? It takes a while to kick in, doesn't it, if I remember? You need a plane for your airport, Bob. It's not under my control. I think you just have to wait for it to become active and eventually planes start to land, I think. Problem is, there's only one entrance into the hub. As such, the AI obviously used the one lane. Well, that's just what Skylines AI does, isn't it? I do wonder if there's a need to loop that back. Put that there just in case. So anything coming out of here can go back to the facility if it needs to. I don't think it'll use it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. Where's the plane spotting area? I don't know, maybe... The train is not a bad view. Right, it started raining April 2045. Let's see when it ends. A fence around the airport. I don't even know if you've got a fence now. Hang on. Do you want an amusement park fence? A nature reserve fence? A park fence? Let's see. An ore industry fence? A small antelope enclosure fence? Do you think that would work? What's this one? Prison fence? Industrial chain link fence, 8 meters. How does this work? What? Yeah, I ain't doing that. You got to put it down one piece at a time. Nope. Like, some people who play Skylines, they would do that. They would sit there and be like, all the way around. That ain't me. Yeah, we're streaming till midnight building a fence. Okay, there's some vehicles are starting to come down here. What's the services like? Not very good. Fire service needs to be up here, I think. Perhaps if we put a put fire there. I should need a watchtower, I think. How long does it normally take for this thing to kick in? I can't remember. Use the proper line to I don't think I have that. Exporting goods in the hot dog van. This is amazing. Are we actually like... Are we flying hot dogs? We are as well. We are flying hot dogs out of Nutroid. That is amazing. Just waiting for the plane. The excitement is real. Still no sign of it. Oh look, the vehicles are starting to come down here now. It's starting to kick off. DHL's operational.